Yo, what up guys, I'm Sammy and welcome back to the Soul Brothers channel. And there's been a lot of leaks actually, and let's go over all the leaks. So we had the PG6 leak, right? And shout out to the basketball shoes for this. And I posted it on Instagram. And let me just, you guys are kind of mean, guys. You guys are a little mean. But I definitely do agree with you. It definitely doesn't look good. But I feel like most people for leaked images of shoes, we usually don't like it. Remember the Hardened Volume 1? And then when it officially came out, you were like, yo, look, I'm guilty too. I was like, yo, this looks like crap. Remember, it was like all black with the leak, and then the actual pictures came out, you were like, oh dude, that actually looks pretty damn sick, right? So let's read some of the comments, you guys. Nah, not a fan. Bro, what is this? Looks like a moon shoe. These look like poop emoji. Oh, there's actually, okay, so someone said, I actually love these. I dig them. Okay, there's some, okay, there's another, Frankie Gup says, I'm into these. And yeah, but most of the comments were like, yeah, trash can, where's his line, like what happened to his line and stuff like that. So yeah, aesthetically, I'm not a huge fan of, right? But let's go over the tech first, right? So as far as the traction goes, we can see that we have, I don't know, it looks like the React. If you guys know the pattern of React, like our React running shoes, it looks pretty damn similar, and it looks like there's React foam, right? So that React pattern is going all the way into the outsole. In this colorway, it's translucent, but there is another colorway with like a peach color, and obviously this peach color is a solid rubber. The other colorway has a translucent rubber, and also we can definitely see PG's logo. That's kind of like cut horizontally, so you can see a little bit of it on the outsole and also a little bit of it on the side of the shoe. And then in the heel we have a very large circle that kind of like circles in on itself. And yeah, I mean, I don't know guys, the rubber doesn't seem, okay, so the grooves look kind of thick, but like, I don't know, there's not a whole lot of surface area, and it doesn't look like it'll be that durable, just with those like individual lines, right? But hopefully, you know, the rubber compound is a good rubber compound, so it sticks well. But you know, there is the traction there. And also we have some tech specs of the shoe, right? So it says React foam midsole. React foam midsole, which I'm a huge fan of. So for the PG4 and the PG5, we had the Air Strobel unit or the Air Dot Strobel unit or whatever. That felt pretty damn nice. I was a big fan of that, but I know some people that don't like it, you know. But anyways, it says React foam midsole, and hopefully it's soft. You know, sometimes in their basketball shoes, they stiffen up React a lot, and I feel like that's kind of like a little bit of a scam, you know what I mean? Like, so there's React in their running shoes and super soft, and then they advertise that it's React in their basketball shoes, but then it's like a carrier, or like they probably changed up the composition or something so it's stiffer. And I'm just like, what is this? It doesn't feel like how React is supposed to feel. And also, if you guys can see the midsole, it's hella freaking caged. I almost think it's like a drop-in midsole. You know, in like Kobe's, the midsole doesn't really show. It's just the outsole coming up or something like that. It looks like a drop-in midsole, or that's what I thought when I first saw it. It doesn't really say anything in the tech specs for a drop-in midsole, right? It says midsole support injected TPU shank for support and stability. React midsole for our most cushioned plus responsive foam technology. 4-foot arch wrap, durable breathable mesh. So I'm guessing it's just the React midsole, it's not a drop-in, and look at how caged it is, guys. Wow, like, why? Please stop caging the cushioning that much. I mean, I understand it on the lateral side. You know, if they made the React really soft, and React is usually super soft, especially in the running shoes, then I understand, right? Because you want it to be very stable, but that's a little too much. And if they did that plus stiffen the React midsole up, I'm gonna be pretty disappointed. You know what I mean? But yeah, I guess like on the lateral side of the heel, you kind of need the cage. And we don't have any shots of the back. But looking on the outsole, all the way in the back, I'm guessing that it's a little exposed because you can see the foam a little bit there on the bottom of the shoe. And then on the medial side, we can also see that the React is pretty exposed, which is a good thing. So hopefully the React cushion is very, very soft and very comfortable, but I don't like how much they caged it. And of course we have a mesh material, and I don't know what it is with Paul George, but I guess he really likes backward swooshes. The PG one was the best looking shoe, and I just wish he would put a swoosh in the middle of the shoe, you know what I mean? Just like Kobe's, just in my personal opinion. I don't like the backward swoosh, and I don't really like it in the heel area. And also we can see like 2 half circles, one in the heel and one in the midfoot area. And also in the forefoot we can see kind of like a shroud. Kind of reminds me of the Hardened Volume 1. I wonder what that material is. It just looks like a synthetic material. It looks kind of chonky as well. Like it looks like the fit is a little bit like loose, especially in the toe box. But I don't know, guys. Like I'm not a huge fan of the looks, but of course we'll have to see on official pictures. All right, next we got a dope ass Kobe 6 Pro. It's not a leak. It's a PE, but I love it so much that I just wanted to share it with you guys. It's the Kobe 6 Pro Tro, and it's all red. And DeMar DeRozan was wearing it the other day, and please Nike, just release another Kobe 6 Pro Tro. You guys only released like 3 colorways to the public, and it was super limited. Just give us like 10 more colorways. You know what I mean? I really want a Kobe 6 Pro Tro, but I don't want to pay like $500. I mean, like the All-Star colorway and the Del Sol is like $300, I think. But I'm not a huge fan of those colorways. But anyways, so there's that. And now let's move on to the next shoe, and we got the Hardened Step Back 3. The Hardened Step Back 2 was pretty damn nice. I actually really liked it. And looking at the Hardened Step Back 3, not a huge fan of it, honestly. I like how the Hardened Step Back 2 took a lot of design cues from the Hardened Volume 5, and I feel like the Hardened Step Back 3 is doing the same thing with the Hardened Volume 6, right? So it looks pretty similar. As far as the caging goes, yeah, there's more caging, you know. I guess you can see how curved that shape is in the heel, which is nice, but it just makes it overall a little clunky, you know, and I'm not a huge fan of that. Yeah, I just like a very smooth ride, just in my personal opinion. I feel like most people don't really care about it all too much, or it's not a huge deal to them. I guess it's not a huge deal to me, but if it was smoother or just like not caged there, then that would be fine. But it also looks like it's caged on both the lateral and medial side, which doesn't make any sense to me. Why would you cage it on both the lateral and medial side like that? And also it says bounce, so obviously it's probably full length bounce, which is pretty damn nice. But yeah, it's very, very caged in the heel, which I'm not a huge fan of. The traction, we have some like oval shapes, and also it says Step Back 3 in the forefoot, and then in the heel, what does it say? It says Adidas Hoops. We got a 2-tone outsole for this colorway, and hopefully, I mean, it looks super durable. You know, the grooves are very, very thick, looks like, and hopefully the compound is good and sticks well. For the material, it looks like a cheaper kind of like mesh material, and then for the first eyelet, it looks super wide. So I do like that, because you know, if you tighten the laces, it tightens really tightly through the whole width of your foot. And also for the foam, it looks like there's a good amount of foam in the ankle area, so that'll probably help with comfort as well. So yeah, the Step Back line has been like his budget shoe line. Remember the BEs? They haven't made BEs in a while, so I'm guessing the Step Back is kind of like his new budget shoe line, or his main budget shoe line. But there is the Hardened Step Back 3. Next we got it's not a leak, we've seen images of it, but it's the All City 10, and I'm super excited about it because I love the All City 8 and All City 9. They were super nice performers. They look dope as well. They got rid of the Eclipse plate, you know, sadly, but you know, that's not a huge deal. The cushion looks extremely low to the ground. Look at that. It looks super low to me. And then in the forefoot, we can see the caging with the synthetic and plastic. So I'm guessing lateral containment is going to be good in the forefoot. And also in in the heel, this looks pretty much exactly like the Dame 6 heel tab thing, which didn't do anything. And I don't think this is going to do anything either. So maybe it took some inspiration from the Dame 6, I don't know. But the overall silhouette looks pretty damn sick, and D'Angelo Russell is wearing this colorway. But I don't think he's going to be wearing the All City 10 for very long, just because his new signature shoe has been leaked as well. So here it is, and it looks pretty sick. We have a midfoot strap. We have a lot of caging, actually, especially on the lateral side, which I'm not a huge fan of, but the overall silhouette looks pretty damn sick. I mean, Li-Ning, they've been designing shoes super well, and a lot of these colorways look great as well. There's a court colorway. This black and green colorway kind of reminds me of the Kyrie 2 Glow, a green glow, I believe it was called. We have an all black, we have an all white, we have kind of like a tie-dye, it kind of looks like a denim, you know, blue kind of color. And we have like a sunset color. I'm guessing this is like a Chinese New Year colorway, that red one. But yeah, pretty damn excited. We don't really have any tech specs on it, but apparently this is D'Angelo Russell's new signature shoe. Not with Li-Ning, but with Way of Wade. As you guys can see on the strap, that's the Way of Wade logo. And of course, Li-Ning owns Way of Wade, but I believe Way of Wade is its own entity, kind of like how Jordan Brand is owned by Nike, but it's its own like kind of company, like branch, right? So there is D'Angelo Russell's signature shoe. Next we got, oh my god, this looks absolutely horrendous. But this is the Danichi 4, guys, and I want to go back to the computer rendered one. The computer rendered one looks a lot better and still doesn't look very good. And then here's this red colorway of the actual Danichi 4. Yeah, I mean, it does not look very good. So we have the price. It's gonna go for 110 bucks, and it also has Light Strike. It says a lightweight and highly responsive midsole material that delivers great cushioning and comfort. So yeah, I mean, I guess the Dawn issue 1 looked pretty okay. The 2 was okay. The 3 is okay as well. But the 4 looks, oh my god, what is that? It looks super chonky, especially that midsole. So I'm guessing it's gonna be kind of heavy, but the material looks super thin. It looks like a thinner, like fused type of material to me. But holy crap, that midsole is chonky, and aesthetically it looks really, really bad. We can see like a, what is that? It's like a backward Z, right? For that clip in the midfoot. But yeah, tell us what you guys think of the aesthetics for the Dawn issue 4. And also we have a new Air Max model rumored to release in late 2022. It was rumored for fall, but this is called the Air Max Scorpion, and holy crap, this looks crazy, guys, right? So this shoe will definitely make you like 4 inches taller. So for us short people out there, I guess this is a must cop if you guys wanna, if we're going out, we wanna be a little bit taller, right? Without wearing the kind of like, what do you call it, the shoe inserts. But yeah, holy crap, this looks insane. There's a lot of air, and also there's kind of like a suspension system. As you guys can see, there is a little bit of space between your foot, like the actual like material, and the Air Max unit, right? And it looks like there's like an inch or two of space there. And what is that for? You know what I mean? So if you guys, like for the Vapor Max, your foot is pretty much right on top of plastic, right? So the underfoot cushioning isn't great, right? Or it's not nice really at all, just because it's a hard plastic. And there's a crazy amount of compression from the Air Max, right? Or the Vapor Max. But what is this suspension for? Like, I wonder what it is. And like, if it's just plastic underneath your foot and then you have that suspension, then there's really no point in it, right? Maybe it's just to add height, but I can't really think of like a functional purpose for it. Maybe it's like your foot is on top of like just a knit, right? And then your foot is suspended on top of it. I don't know, kind of like a hammock. But that wouldn't really make sense either. So, but anyways, yeah, so the material is Flyknit, and we have a crazy big Air Max unit. And there is another shoe. I'm not 100% sure what this is called, but it looks like teeth. Human teeth with the Air Max, and we have Flyknit as well. I don't know what they're doing, but holy crap, this looks absolutely terrible aesthetically. But there is the 2022 Air Max Scorpion and another shoe that we don't really know the name of for this black colorway. But anyways, those are the shoes that have been leaked. I'm pretty damn excited about D'Angelo Russell's signature shoe, and also the Li-Ning All City 10. PG6, I mean, PG's line has been pretty damn solid for performance, but looks wise, it's been going down in my opinion, and the PG6 definitely doesn't look great. Of course, I'm gonna be waiting for better colorways and also official images, but right now I'm not a huge fan of. So tell us your thoughts down in the comment section below, but that's it. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.